To be a Mangum Tiger, you need a big heart, a little grit, and a whole community of supporters. This is Lori Laughlin from the new Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. We might have changed the name of the bank, but you can count on us to continue to serve you with the same devotion and quality that you've come to expect. Our Mangum Tigers and the communities we serve will always be the heartbeat of what we do. We are Cattlemen's Bank. Go Tigers!
When it comes to funeral homes, there are several to choose from, but choosing a funeral home that is locally owned offers the advantage of the local owners who are involved right here in the community, helping you during your time of need. Greer Funeral Home owners Carson and Stacy Van Zant are perfect examples of owners who offer that family-like connection that you'd expect from a friend and a neighbor. Greer Funeral Home in Mangum and Granite, providing dignity and respect.
Jamie's Auto is proud to sponsor Mangum Tiger sports coverage. When you need a new-to-you reliable vehicle, always remember to visit Jamie's Auto Sales on Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Jamie makes it easy to buy a great used car with 5 lenders available, and your new-to-you vehicle comes with a 3-month 4,500 GWC powertrain warranty. Talk about peace of mind. Remember Jamie's Auto in Mangum for your next vehicle purchase. And go Tigers!
Hi Mangum Tiger fans, this is Jill Grauman with RE/MAX Property Place. If you need to buy or sell a property or a home in Mangum or anywhere in Greer County, just call me at 580-706-0259. You'll see lots of my signs around town because I get the results for my clients. I say, go Mangum Tigers.
Jill Grauman, RE/MAX Property Place. Always here, always helping.
Hello, this is Ashley Slayton, family nurse practitioner with the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum. We are friendly hometown folks and treat patients of all ages, newborns through adults, for wellness and sick visits, as well as management of chronic illnesses such as diabetes and high blood pressure. Call the clinic in Mangum at 580-782-3393 for an appointment today.
Jackson County Memorial Hospital.
The Mangum Tag Agency is easy to find at 108 East Pierce Street in Mangum. When you need license tags, registration, driver's license renewal, pipe passes, or real ID, Tom and Cynthia Clark are there for you, and they can help you at the Mangum Tag Agency at 580-782-3004, 782-3004.
At Mangum Drug Company, pharmacists Blake and Dana look forward to serving your prescription needs. Mangum Drug Company has a great selection of health and beauty, gifts, and cards, including seasonal items. The pharmacy includes Dispill personalized medication packaging, immunizations, and a convenient drive-through. Call 782-2195, 109 South Oklahoma in Mangum.
Hi, I'm Anna, and I'd like to invite you to Mangum's newest retail store, Dapper 14 Boutique. We feature clothing and accessories in all sizes for all ages. Right now, all summer clothing is on sale and fall merchandise is here. We're on Facebook and at dapyr14.com. Visit us at 209 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Come shop Dapper 14. You'll love it.
Did you know the freshest, most beautiful, long-lasting flowers always come from Flowers Unlimited in Mangum? If you want to send flower arrangements that look and smell great and last a long time, your best choice is to make that local phone call to 580-782-2122. For fresh flowers, silk flowers, gift selections, collectibles, memorials, and bereavement gifts, make the trip to Flowers Unlimited, 113 South Oklahoma in Mangum.
First National Bank and Trust is a proud supporter of Mangum Tiger Athletics. At First National Bank, supporting our schools and athletic programs is our top priority. We appreciate and support our community through and through. At First National Bank, you can hear us roar. Go Tigers! We wish you a season of great success. First National Bank and Trust Company, your bank for life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Great food made fresh with the best ingredients possible under the direction of Chef George is what you'll find at the newly remodeled J&P Mexican Grill in Mangum. Now, if you haven't tried the Mexican and American favorites at J&P Mexican Grill, what are you waiting for? They're open Tuesday through Saturday for lunch, dinner, featuring homemade desserts. For takeout, call 580-706-5042 and like them on Facebook. J&P Mexican Grill in Mangum.
Wichita Insurance is a proud supporter of Mangum schools, 4-H and FFA activities, and community programs. Visit their offices at 115 North Hudson in Altus or 122 South Pennsylvania in Mangum. They have 7 licensed insurance agents ready to serve Southwest Oklahoma. Drop by either location or call 580-301-6352 or 580-782-3049.
Something you should know about the Kendall Law Office. The Kendall Law Office is family-owned and local. They use up-to-date technology to ensure their productivity provides timely service to clients, and this always includes client access to our firm via email and text. Corey Kendall is experienced, hardworking, and honest. He always puts the client first, and all efforts are focused on the client's best interest. The Kendall Law Office, locations in Altus and Mangum.
To be a Mangum Tiger, you need a big heart, a little grit, and a whole community of supporters. This is Lori Laughlin from the new Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. We might have changed the name of the bank, but you can count on us to continue to serve you with the same devotion and quality that you've come to expect. Our Mangum Tigers and the communities we serve will always be the heartbeat of what we do. We are Cattlemen's Bank. Go Tigers!
Hello, this is Ashley Slayton, family nurse practitioner with the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum. We are friendly hometown folks and treat patients of all ages, newborns through adults, for wellness and sick visits, as well as management of chronic illnesses such as diabetes and high blood pressure. Call the clinic in Mangum at 580-782-3393 for an appointment today.
Jackson County Memorial Hospital.
Well, hi again, everyone. Welcome to softball on Classic Hits 97.7 and everywhere you are along the Facebook page. Good to have you alongside on we'll call it a Thursday evening. It's still kind of afternoon this time of the year. I mean, it's 6:30. We can call it afternoon. Of course, when you're talking about December, then it's the middle of the night. It's 6:30. But you get the idea. Ernie Banks once said when he walked out on the field at Wrigley, "It's so beautiful, let's play two." And that's what we're going to do here this afternoon and this evening is Mangum and Cordell get ready to play a pair of district bowl games. Season opener for the Lady Tigers on the district side of things. So big opportunity for them to make a statement early on as they entertain a Cordell team that has struggled at times this year in the early part of the season. Want to say hi to Amy Brown. Amy watching. Her daughter, Birdie, will be the leadoff hitter, the second baseman this afternoon for Cordell in game number 1. Amy, always good to have you alongside. Fellow DHS employee Valerie Dreyer has checked in. Valerie says, good luck, Lady Tigers. And oh, by the way, my daughter's name is Alyssa. Thank you. Thanks, Valerie. Hope to hear from you throughout the course of the evening as well. Want to thank our good friends over at Greer Funeral Home, J&P Cafe, Jackson County Memorial Hospital, the Mangum branch, Jamie's Auto Sales, Jill Grumman, Remax Property Place, and Mangum Brick Company for being a part of our broadcast on Classic Hits 97.7. It's still, don't be fooled. Chad Fox and I are still a little bit sequestered inside the press box here. The wind, though, when it does blow occasionally, is in from center field. In fact, it was blowing while they were dragging the field, and so we are covered in dust. Now the wind has decided to lay down. But anyhow, it was as the song America sang, the heat was hot and the air was dry. It certainly was that on Tuesday. A little bit more seasonable, a little bit more comfortable here. And again, the prognosticators who do weather, including our good friend Damon Lane, promising us lots of rainfall beginning late Saturday night into Sunday, Monday, Tuesday of next week. A rainy pattern for a couple of weeks. Let's hope that is the case. We'll take a time out, come back, get your starting lineups. We get set for Cordell and Mangum in a pair of bowl games here on Classic Hits 97.7.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring. Did you know the freshest, most beautiful, long-lasting flowers always come from Flowers Unlimited in Mangum? If you want to send flower arrangements that look and smell great and last a long time, your best choice is to make that local phone call to 580-782-2122. For fresh flowers, silk flowers, gift selections, collectibles, memorials, and bereavement gifts, make the trip to Flowers Unlimited, 113 South Oklahoma in Mangum.
Welcome back to Mangum. If you stay there, I'm going to make more fun of you. So, see, there she goes. Yeah. Morgan White's mother, we were giving her a hard time. And hello, Valerie. Good to have you alongside. So, this will be a fun one here. A pair of bowl games. Mangum and Cordell, longtime rivals, district rivals as well. And it was a few years ago that they changed how we did softball, fast pitch. They went to the districts to avoid the rankings that used to really stick in the craw of coaches on the western half of the state because they felt like, and there was, an East Coast bias there. So that's good news so that we've got that district stuff. Shalonda Dickey, good luck, lady, she says. Good to have you alongside Miss Dickey, and our thoughts with you and the family. We know you had a loss of a loved one, so keep a good thought for you and the entire Dickey clan. All right, we're about ready to get this one underway. It'll be, as we mentioned before, Birdie Brown leads it off. She's the second baseman, followed by Mackenzie Gray and Brianna Ball. That's numbers 1, 2, and 3 in the starting lineup for this group from Cordell. Bird set to go to work against Brent Woodruss. And first pitch on the way here this afternoon. And our first pitch is high and outside for ball one. Looked like Birdie might have gone around on that, but she checked her swing. Our first pitch brought to us by First National Bank and Trust. So the count 1-0 on Brown. Freshman, swing and a miss. The count level now on Birdie at 1-1. Boy, she had a hack there, didn't she, huh? Woodruss is the pitcher. Landry Lively, your catcher. Hadley Zachary is at first. Second baseman this afternoon, Holly Lehman-Webb. Over at third, Maddie Paxson and Morgan White. Her mother, the aforementioned Ms. White, who heard it apparently from a lot of folks about the hard time we'd given her, is at short. We'll get the outfield for you in a moment. And Birdie showed bunt, pulled the bat back, took it for a ball. 2-1 now on Brown. And you'd think I was kidding about the wind stopping. It is just absolutely dead still now. And I'm telling you, when they were dragging the field, the wind was coming out of the northeast right into the press box. And, in fact, you wouldn't recognize Chad if the camera were on him right now because of the dust. There's a cold strike. And the count level at 2-2. Good pitch there by the right-handed hurler for Mangum. And she comes plate rebound again. Bryn Woodruss fouled back by Birdie, and the count will stay at 2-2. We told you we'd give you the outfield. Here it is. Jalen Hammond is in left, Lauren York in center field, and Laramie Griffiths is the right fielder this afternoon. So count 2-2 on Brown. Speed. And, well, I tell you what, pulling the string there is Woodruss. And she had Birdie off balance and got her for the strikeout. One gone here in the first. So Mackenzie Gray now will step in. Gray, the catcher this afternoon for Cordell in game number 1. We learned something about Brian Bingham. Brian telling us that he listens to the broadcast in the mornings on his way to school. So it's hard to say in that first pitch called strike here to Gray, and it's 0-1 on Mackenzie. Hard to say in his drive where he will be at this time tomorrow morning, but Coach, good morning to you wherever you may be. Both hands on the wheels, sir. So Woodruss throwing hard here this afternoon. Bunt attempt by Gray. It'll get back to the screen. 0-2 now on Mackenzie. And for the third time in as many games that we have done on the air, Mangum sporting different uniforms. Got the pinstripes going on today with the tops. They had the pinstripe bottoms on Saturday over at Hobart, but got the tops to go along with them. Off-speed pitch here and call. Swings through it. Strike 3. So back-to-back strikeouts now to begin the ball game for Bryn Woodruss. I'm talking about Woodruss throwing hard here in the early going. So she's got a couple of strikeouts to begin the ball game. That'll bring to the plate Brianna Ball, left-handed hitter. 2 gone in the first. Pitch on the way from Woodruss. Fouled back behind us, and it's 0-1 on Ball. Shadows could be a problem for a while They are bathed in shadows at home plate. Meantime, Woodruss in the circle in sunshine. So maybe a little bit difficult to pick up the ball for a while. 0-1 offering. Again off the fist, and again out of play back behind us, and it's 0-2. On Brennan Bull. Opportunity here for the right-hander, Woodruss, to strike out the side in inning number 1. 0-2 on the left-handed hitter. Ball digging in. Looks at a pitch just outside for a ball. And the count is 1-2. Noisy bunch of football players here this evening, and that's always fun. Football players are supposed to be noisy, right? I mean, that's part of the vernacular. Swing and a miss, and boy, striking out the side here in inning number 1 is Bryn Woodruss. So Woodruss sets him down 1-2-3 in the top half of inning number 1. We'll go to the bottom of the frame. Mangum coming to bat. No score on Classic Hits 97.7.
Everyone wants to be on a winning team. That's why Great Plains Bank is a proud supporter of the Tigers. No matter what life may throw at you, Great Plains Bank has the play drawn up, and we're ready to go into overtime to win your business. What makes Great Plains Bank different is that we will make the extra push to get you to the goal line. When it comes to your family's finances, every play counts. So pick a teammate you can trust. We want you on our team because with customers like you, we are greater together. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Jamie's Auto is proud to sponsor Mangum Tiger sports coverage. When you need a new-to-you reliable vehicle, always remember to visit Jamie's Auto Sales on Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Jamie makes it easy to buy a great used car with 5 lenders available, and your new-to-you vehicle comes with a 3-month 4,500 GWC power-trained warranty. Talk about peace of mind. Remember Jamie's Auto in Mangum for your next vehicle purchase. And go Tigers!
Welcome back to Mangum softball field. We get set for the bottom half of inning number 1, and Brian Bingham will send to the plate Lauren York, Morgan White, and Maddie Paxson, numbers 1, 2, and 3. In the batting order for Mangum, middle third, Bryn Woodruss, Landry Lively, and Hadley Zachary. And the bottom third, Holly Lehman-Webb, Alyssa Dreyer, and Jalen Hammond. So it's York, White, and Paxson, Woodruss, Lively, and Zachary, Lehman-Webb, Dreyer, and Hammond. The batting order for Mangum. On the defensive side, Tatum King is the pitcher this afternoon for Cordell. The right-hander's battery mate is Mackenzie Gray. Over at first base, you'll find Ella Gatlin. The second baseman, Bertie Brown. And third, it's Emma Estes. Brenna Ball plays shortstop. And the outfield from left to right, Ramsey King, Emma Christian, and Jalen Todd. So a torrid start to the beginning of the year for Lauren York. And, it's a sign of the times. Back in the day, somebody like York probably would hit cleanup in your lineup. First pitch on the way here to Lauren. Hit her on the foot, and she's aboard. But because of her power, back in the day, you would have put her at the number 4 slot. But now the philosophy and all those biometric stuff, or whatever they call it, tells you that your best hitter, you want to get them as many ABs as you can. That's why she leads off. So she's on board with nobody out for Morgan White. White, right-handed batter, digs in, shows bunt early in the sequence, pulls the bat back, takes a strike. There goes York. Lauren in standing up with a stolen base. And there was just no opportunity for Gray to make a play there. She threw down, but great speed of Lauren, and she was in there easily with a stolen base. 0-1 pitch. Cold strike, and actually it's 1-1. That first pitch was a ball, although it looked to be very similar to where the second pitch went. Say hello to Caitlin Huckabee. She's joined us in the broadcast booth. Caitlin, good to have you alongside Kid. Hope all is well with you. 1-1 offering here. Swing and a miss. White out in front of that one, and that is strike 3. All right, I thought that first pitch was a strike. The scoreboard had it as a ball, but it was a strike, and strike 3 delivered there. So a strikeout for Tatum King with 1 gone. She will face Maddie Paxton. So combined, we've had 4 outs recorded, and all have been via strikeout. There's a ground ball to second. Brown will throw to first high. A good job by Gatlin to go get the ball, step back on the bag. Advancing to third on the 4-3 force out is Lauren York. So Paxton hit it hard, but right at Bertie Brown for out number 2. Howdy hi to our good friend Jay McCormick. Jay matriculating over there in the Hobart area. Wondering what his golf game is like. Little looping line drive into right field. That'll be a base hit and get a run home. Good job there by Woodruss to help her own cause. Now the ball bobbled, and she'll dive into second base. So give her a single and RBI, and advancing on the error, and making the early 1-0 lead. So good job by Woodruss there to force the action. Well, Caitlin, it's good to hear my voice as well. It's always a plus. It means I'm waking up on this side of the dirt. Jay McCormick. There's a pitch upstairs to Landry Lively for a ball. 1-0 on the catcher for Mangum. Jay giving us his Newt Rockney speech. Kick some butt, Mangum. There you go. I'm inspired. I hope you are as well. 1-0 offering here. Popped up on the infield. Brown calling for it at second. The shortstop going to come over, but Brown will make the play for out number 3. Landry Lively skied it a mile in the air, but Brown stayed with it. Mangum will score first. They come up with 1 run on 1 hit. There was an error, and a runner left on board. We'll keep the ones happy here at the end of 1-0. Mangum on top. Classic Hits 97.7.
Hi, I'm Anna, and I'd like to invite you to Mangum's newest retail store, Dapper 14 Boutique. We feature clothing and accessories in all sizes for all ages. Right now, all summer clothing is on sale, and fall merchandise is here. We're on Facebook and at dapyr14.com. Visit us at 209 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Come shop Dapper 14. You'll love it.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Rod Calhoun support high school sports. Mickey and Rod offer insurance for property, auto, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're ready to serve you at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Call 580-782-3827.
Top half of inning number 2 we go, and Mangum on top by a score of 1-0. Amy Brown, happy with the effort of her daughter to end that inning, singing that tough pop-up there on the infield. By the way, her son Heston, who we called his basketball games when he was in high school at Cordell, and has gone on to be quite a golfer. I think I saw where he posted a 58 the other day at the, I think it's Riverside. That's the name of the course there in Clinton. We've played there more than once. Yeah, Riverside, tough course, and he fires a 58. Oh, by the way, me and my buddies, we've fired 58s before, and then we played the back nine. Thank you. Jay says, but speaking of which, as if on cue, beat them like I play golf with a high score. Amen, Jaybird. Emma Christian will lead it off. Christian swinging a miss down in the count 0-1. Remember, Bryn Woodruss struck out the side in the top half of inning number 1. Christian fouls that one back to the screen. Count now 0-2 on Emma, who is playing center field in game number 1 here for Cordell. Speaking of doubleheaders, we were looking at the schedule on the OSSAA website, and it has the ball games with Mangum, a doubleheader coming up on Monday. So we're going to check on that. We had it just as a single tilt, but it says doubleheader. Called strike 3. Emma Gates retired on the backwards K for out number 1. And continuing to throw strikes is Brent Woodruss. That is 4 in a row. So Estes gone on strikes. I had Emma Christian. We've got back-to-back Emmas. It was Emma Estes who struck out. Now here is Emma Christian. First pitch swinging, popped up on the infield. Maddie Paxton at third base in foul territory will make the catch for out number 2. So the first player recorded out by something other than a strikeout is Emma Christian, as she'll foul out to third. And here's Tatum King. By the way, from the you've got to be kidding me, it's obvious department, Amy telling us that 58 by Heston was a course record. Well, yeah, I would guess so. I don't think I could shoot 58 miniature golf. My goodness. Swing and a miss here. King down in the strike, down the count 0-1. By the way, on the PGA Tour, the record in a PGA Tour event is 58. There have been several golfers who have done that over the years. Swing and a miss here in the count 0-2 on Tatum King. King trying to help herself right now. And she is the pitcher for the Lady Blue Devils. Down on the count 0-2. Swing and a miss, and the inning is over. Just like the first inning in 1-2-3 fashion. 2 of the 3 outs, strikeouts, 5 so far in the ballgame for Bryn Woodruss. 1-2-3, Cordell goes in the second. We go to the bottom of the second inning. Mangum on top 1-0. Classic Hits 97.7.
First National Bank and Trust is a proud supporter of Mangum Tiger Athletics. At First National Bank, supporting our schools and athletic programs is our top priority. We appreciate and support our community through and through. At First National Bank, you can hear us roar. Go Tigers! We wish you a season of great success. First National Bank and Trust Company, your bank for life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
When you need auto repair, save money and get it done at Dwayne's Auto right here in Mangum. Dwayne's fixes flats, does brake jobs and turns rotors, alignments, air conditioning work, and general auto repair. And they make hydraulic hoses. If your car or truck isn't right, just head to Dwayne's Auto, 1205 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-5151. That's 782-5151. Mangum Tiger Proud.
Hadley Zachary set to lead it on for Mangum in their half of inning number 2. She'll be followed by Holly Lehman-Webb and then Alyssa Dreyer. Mangum with 1 in the first. They lead 1-0. And Tatum King back in the circle for Cordell. Her pitch outside to Zachary and the count 1-0. Football team, by the way, will be in action regular season opener here on Classic Hits 97.7, 2 weeks from tomorrow night, when they will entertain Comanche. 1-0 pitch upstairs for a ball. Count now 2-0. So Hadley ahead in the count. Can look for something here. I'm not really sure what that means. You're always looking for something when you're at the plate. 2-0 offering to Zachary. Off speed. Took it for a strike at the count 2-1. Sam Powers Club will have a couple of scrimmages over the next couple of weeks. And as we mentioned, the regular season opening on September the 2nd. Swing and a miss here by Hadley. The count now leveled at 2-2. Hadley looking to go yard on that swing. 2-2 offering on the way to Hadley. Fouled out of play. It'll stay 2-2. Zachary playing first base in game number 1. We saw a little bit of a different look defensively for Mangum on Tuesday night. We'll see if we see that look in game number 2 here. 2-2 offering on the way, off speed. Bounced out in front of home plate, count full 3-2. So Zachary now can sit on something here. Hello to our dear friend Emma Geralds. Had a chance to visit with her on Tuesday night. Lifted high in the air towards right field. Shallow right. Coming on to make the play, Jalen Todd. Good job by Todd. That's a tough play out there in shallow right field. Jalen battled the wind and the sun and the high sky to make the catch. So Holly Lehman-Webb will step in. Webb, the second baseman this afternoon for the Lady Tigers, takes a pitch upstairs for a ball. The count 1-0 on Lehman-Webb. Her father, much better. We had a Zoom meeting today, and he was the ringleader of it. 1-0 pitch. Downstairs for a ball. Count 2-0. I know for those of you who know Ronnie Webb, you're stunned to hear that he's an alpha and the ringleader of things. 2-0 pitch here to Lehman-Webb. A little bit inside for a ball. The count 3-0. And, well, that was one that Mackenzie Gray almost turned around and said something to the home plate umpire. I mean, that looked like a pretty good pitch there. King a little bit frustrated. 3-0 offering on the way here. Off speed, cold strike, and it's 3-1. Tatum said, I'm just going to do my Madonna impersonation and put it into the groove. Count 3-1 now on Lehman Webb. Cold strike, and count 3-2. Now it's Holly's turn to give a look at the home plate umpire, because she's like, okay, so earlier that was a ball. Now, okay. All right. Payoff pitch on the way here. Downstairs, ball 4. Lehman Webb is aboard with 1 gone. Second walk of the ball game surrendered by Tatum King. Here's Alyssa Dreyer. Dreyer, the designated player. Calling her Debbie. I'd like to know the story. Maybe Mom will let me know the story then. There goes the runner. Ball bunted, and it hit her in the box, so that is a foul ball. And Alyssa, look at Coach Bingham down at third base and kind of patted herself on the chest, because I think that was a ball she was supposed to take to allow Lehman Webb to steal second base. 0-1 pitch, called strike, and Lehman Webb will steal the base. So Holly in scoring position with 1 gone, and now the ball gets away, and Lehman Webb heads to third base. Good job by Holly. Stay on top of that play. Now she is just a few feet away from scoring. Meantime, Cordell coach is going to come down and have a conversation. And we saw this on Tuesday night, and maybe it is a trend. He thinks that maybe there was interference on the part of the batter, not allowing Gray to let go of the softball. While they had that conversation, I'll tell you that Emmett Gerald said, hello, Michael Barnes. Weird to be on this side of the broadcast. Well, sometime when you're around, we'll find an extra headset, put you in the booth, have you give us some expert analysis. So the conversation will come to an end. If you were with us on Tuesday night, thank you, by the way. We had 3 interference calls that were made and a couple of others that could have been, and they were talked about. 0-2 pitch here, outside to Alyssa in the count 1-2 on Dreyer. Lehman Webb at third. 1 gone in the second. Mangum on top, 1-0. 1-2 pitch on the way to Dreyer. Swing and a miss. She's gone on strikes. So Alyssa, the second out of the inning. That will be strikeout number 2 of the ball game for Tatum King. And now Jalen Hammond with an opportunity to bring a run home with 2 gone. Turn the lineup over as well. A couple of hits the other night for Jalen. Takes a cold strike here. And the count is 0-1. Well, so far, both Tatum and her counterpart Woodruss for Mangum have been working quickly here this afternoon. And that is a big benefit to the fielders. 0-1 offering on the way. Nub foul. It's off a home plate and then off of Hammond. 0-2 on Jalen. And though they would never admit it, but the guys who wear the blue uniforms out there, the umpires, they will tell you that when the pace of play is crisp, it makes their job easier as well. 0-2 offering, a little bit low for a ball. And the count 1-2 on Jalen. Lauren York waits in the on-deck circle. Runner at third, 2 gone here in inning number 2. Called strike 3, and the inning will come to an end with no damage by Mangum. Backwards K there. So no runs. There was a walk, a stolen base, and a runner left on board. We've played 2. Mangum on top, 1-0 on Classic Hits 97.7.
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
At Mangum Drug Company, pharmacists Blake and Dana look forward to serving your prescription needs. Mangum Drug Company has a great selection of health and beauty, gifts, and cards, including seasonal items. The pharmacy includes Dispill personalized medication packaging, immunizations, and a convenient drive-through. Call 782-2195, 109 South Oklahoma in Mangum.
Go to the top of the third inning. Mangum on top 1-0 in a first of two bowl games. District contest between Mangum and Cordell. Our longtime friend, fellow Altus Merchant softball player, Brian Coleman, checking in. Brian over there at Walters had a daughter who played softball a couple of years ago for the Lady Blue Devils, and pretty darn good. And I remember they came over here and played a couple of times. Bunt attempt here by Gatlin. It fouled it back to the screen, 0-1. Just to finish the thought on BC, his son, starting QB for the Walters football team. We'll see them later on this year as they will be a district opponent for Sam Powers Club. So it's Gatlin, Ramsey King, and Jalen Todd. Strike two delivered to Gatlin. She's down in the count 0-2. 6 outs recorded through the two frames, and 5 of them via strikeout from Woodruss. Make it number 7. And that again, the backwards K. So 1 gone. Woodruss with a strikeout. Here's Ramsey King, the left fielder. I like it. The infielders go to the circle and they talk to Brendan like, hey, you're doing a really good job. Keep it up. Here's a cold strike, and it's 0-1 on King. What I like is that, she's just, and we talked about it. She's getting the softball, she's getting the sign, and she's going to work. 0-1 pitch, laced towards second base. Lehman Webb on a hop, picks it up, fires to first, and out number 2 has been recorded. Good job by Holly to go over and get the tailgate in front of it, get down on it. Thank you, Cool of the gang. And then flip to first for out number 2. I hope that there are some that are old enough to catch the musical references. Fouled back to the screen and 0-1. And I will say this, we were fortunate enough to go on a cruise back in July, and one night they had a disco night, and the number of kiddos that were out there dancing and singing the disco songs made this old man feel good. Swing and a miss here, and it's 0-2. Of course, they all knew the obligatory YMCA, but I danced with him, a little Casey and the Sunshine Band. That was good stuff. Pitch upstairs here for a ball, 1-2. And to show you how things have changed since the days of disco, they had an adult event that was called Silent Disco. Swing and a miss. Inning comes to an end in 1-2-3 fashion. We'll finish the Silent Disco story in the bottom half of inning number 3. Mangum on top here, 1-0. Classic Hits 97.7.
The road towards successful, lasting solutions for treatment of snoring and sleep apnea can have plenty of bumps along the way. Hello, I am Dr. Dustin Lively, and together with the rest of my team, we can lend a valuable helping hand. If you have trouble with snoring or have had a sleep study and are struggling with your prescribed therapy, call us at Easy Sleep Solutions, 580-782-2027, or go to the letters EZSleepSolutions.com.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make The Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Bottom half of inning number 3, and due up for Mangum. Top of the order, Lauren York, Morgan White, and Maddie Paxton. York walked, stole a base, and scored the only run of the contest. Or actually, she got hit by a pitch. Stole a base and scored the only run of the contest back in inning number 1. Lauren digs in. Got that batting glove in that back right pocket, looking kind of like some of the major leaguers do nowadays. Takes one outside for a ball, 1-0. Anyhow, Silent Disco, you go to the club, they're on the boat, and they've got literally hundreds of headsets that are all Bluetoothed. And you put the headset on and you dance like no one's hearing, because no one is hearing. Line shot into left center field. That one's going to roll all the way to the wall. York on her horse. She's rounding second, headed towards third. Throw not going to be in time. Lauren with a stand-up triple here to begin inning number 3. Lathered into the gap in left center field. And Lauren not only runs fast, but she runs well. And what I mean by that is she runs the bases, cuts the bags like you're supposed to. No unwarranted movement there. So now Morgan White an opportunity to get the second run home of the ball game for Mangum. White struck out her first time around, takes a pitch upstairs for a ball, and it's 1-0. 1-0 offering on the way here from Tatum King. Swing and a miss, and the count level at 1-1. King, 3 strikeouts in the ball game, including back-to-back strikeouts into inning number 2. Count level here at 1-1. Wind blowing in from center field. White showing bunt, pulls the bat back, takes it for a ball, and it's 2-1. What do they call it? They call that a late strike. Yep, called a late strike. So it's 1-2. Yeah. Oh, okay. All right, 2-1. It was a ball. All right. There's a line shot into right center field. Wouldn't have made any difference whether it was a ball or not. Morgan White drives home Lauren York. She's going to chuck around second, head to third. Here's the throw. No, they hold it up. And Morgan is in standing with a triple and an RBI. So Lauren York goes to left center field. Morgan White goes to right center field and gets the triple, changes places with York, and it's a 2-0 ball game. Here's Maddie Paxson. Paxson lifts one towards right, and it fools the right fielder. Gets over their head, rolls all the way into the corner. Scoring easily is Morgan White. Here comes Paxson. She's headed for third. How about that? Not once, not twice, but 3 times a lady. 3 consecutive triples here in inning number 3. How could I blow that one? For Mangum. So Paxson a stand-up triple, an RBI. And Mangum on top now 3-0. Threes are wild here in the third. Bryn Woodruss now, who's been a strikeout machine in the circle, takes an on-speed pitch for a ball in the count 1-0. I got to tell you, that's a strike. Plate umpire fooled by the pitch. That was a great pitch right there by Tatum King. She should have had a strike on that 1-0 pitch. Hide outside for ball. The count 2-0. But I mean, you get behind the plate and you kind of get yourself set and get into that groove with the pitcher, and you're expecting something kind of like the hitter, and then whoop, they pull the string. 1-1 pitch here, and fouled back to the screen by Bryn. Count 2-1 on Woodruss. I said it was 1-1, but it's 2. It was 2-0. I gave King a strike on that first pitch. Bryn batting here in the third with a runner at third. That's Maddie Paxson. Maddie runs well. Called strike. And the count now even at 2-2. And we're in the third inning. 3:33 Dental. Got to be loving this because we have had 3 triples to start the third. 2-2 pitch. Lifted towards right field. That will slice foul. And it'll say 2-2. Jalen Todd out there in right field. That is a tough place to be right now. Not only are you trying to contend with the wind, but the sun is just beating down on her. And it is coming out of the shadows. It is difficult trying to find that softball. Off speed, bounces out in front of home plate. And that'll run the count full now, 3-2. Landry Lively waits in the on-deck circle. Nobody out here in inning number 3. Payoff pitch, back to the screen, and we'll do it again. Valerie Dreyer impressed with the triple fest going on. Now, I was going to say something in French, but it may get me in trouble, so I'll let savoir-faire fill in the blank. Payoff pitch again from Tatum King. Lifted into center field, giving chase, and not getting there is Emma Christian. Now the ball gets away from her, and setting up shop at second base with a stand-up double will be Bryn Woodruss. So Woodruss with a double in an RBI as Maddie Paxson comes in to score. That makes it a 4-0 ball game, and timeout going to be taken here by Cordell. Christian ran a long way to try to get to that softball and unable to track it down. So a timeout here. Mangum on top, 4-0. Runner at second, nobody out. We play in the third on Classic Hits 97.7.
Friends, it's important to take care of your eyes, so make an appointment soon with Dr. Michael Geiger in Altus, Seth Geiger in Frederick, and Bryce Geiger in Elgin, and a new addition to our staff, Dr. Maddie Rhodes. The Geigers are professionals and very good at what they do. Geiger Eye Care is proud to support youth and sponsor sporting events. They encourage you to attend all the events you can and be involved with our youth. Geiger Eye Care, Michael and Maddie in Altus, Seth in Frederick, and Bryce in Elgin. Make an appointment soon with Geiger Eye Care, Altus, Frederick, and Elgin.
Landry Lively will step in with a runner at second base and nobody out here in inning number 3. Mangum on top 3-0, or 4-0 actually. Called strike to Landry, and it's 0-1. Lively popped down to second base to end inning number 1. 0-1 pitch on the way to Lively. Line shot right back through the middle. That's a base hit. Let's see if they send the runner. Nope. Holding at third. Now a little hesitation, a little jab step, and coming home to score. The 5th run of the ball game will be Woodruss. I don't know if Bryn maybe missed a sign that time from Coach Bingham, or he changed his mind midway through, but it paid off in the 4th run of the inning in the 5th of the ball game for Mangum, and now they lead at 5-0. Hadley Zachary will step in. Zachary showing bunt. Off with the pitch and stealing second base will be Landry Lively. She's in scoring position with nobody out. So Mangum 3 triples in the inning, a double and a single. And the count on Hadley is 1-0. Zachary flying to right her first time around. Whacks this one to center field. Right at the center fielder. Now Christian will drop the ball. It rolls away from her. On her horse is Lively. Landry will score, and it's a 6-0 ball game. Well, the ball hit on the button by Hadley. Emma Christian was there to make the play, but it popped out of her glove. And Zachary will wind up at first base. No RBI on the play. And she reached on the error. Now here's Holly Lehman-Webb. Webb takes a pitch for a strike, and it's 0-1. Holly reached on an error her first time around. As we get a courtesy runner over at first base for Hadley. So, high school season football begins 2 weeks from tomorrow night. The college football season can't be far away, right? On a great bunt by Webb, picked up by the third baseman Estes. She'll throw. Oh, and they called her out at first base. Brian Bingham can't believe the call. And he's not the only one. Give the umpire credit. He did not waver. It was a definitive call. Made it right away. But it sure looked like Holly was safe. Taking second on the play, the courtesy runner. And that is the first out of the inning. It happens on a bang-bang play. So 1 gone now for Dreyer. Alyssa will roll it back to Tatum King, who throws to first for out number 2. The runner will take third on the play. So back-to-back groundouts here. Results in a couple of outs in the inning for Mangum. And they still lead 6-0. 1 of the first, 5 more so far here in the third. Runner at third, 2 gone. And a fly ball to center field, and unable to make the catch out there was Emma Christian. We kept waiting for a call and never got one. And the umpires looking at one another. The field umpire deferring to the home plate umpire, and I'm not sure why, guys. Gonna be honest with you. And again, in fairness, it looked like Emma Christian held onto the ball out there in center field. But safe is the call. So Hammond drives home the run. She's at first, 2 gone. And back to the top of the order, and Lauren York, who led off the frame with a triple. 7-0 our score. First pitch swinging, lifted on the infield. Brown calling for it, and it falls between everybody. And fortunately for Cordell, it will roll foul. So on that Hammond play, we don't have an official score, but that is a tough play out there in center field. I think you have to give Jalen a base hit and an RBI. And again, I'm not so sure that Emma Christian didn't catch that ball. So York getting a reprieve there. 0-1 on Lauren. Been on board both times, has scored twice. Off speed here. And that'll level the count at 1-1. Hammond runs extremely well over at first, so something in the gap. She'll likely score. Fly ball center field. Emma Christian giving chase. Now it drifts towards left, and Ramsey King can't hold on to the ball. They're going to wave Jalen Hammond home, and she will score. So that ball started out to center field, and then the wind just had it drift towards left. King was there but couldn't hold on. And the inning stays alive for Morgan White and Mangum. Lifts one towards right field. That's trouble for Todd, but she gets a glove on it, can't hold on. Ball squirts away. Here comes York. She'll score. Morgan now caught between no man's land. Second and third. Slips, and they will tag her out for the final out of the inning. Morgan that time got caught in no man's land, frustrated with herself, but nonetheless got the run home before the inning comes to an end. And what an inning it was for Mangum. 8 runs in the frame on a bushel basket full of hits. A couple of errors thrown in as well. We've played 3. Mangum 9, Cordell nothing. We're Classic Hits 97.7.
When it comes to funeral homes, there are several to choose from. But choosing a funeral home that is locally owned offers the advantage of the local owners who are involved right here in the community, helping you during your time of need. Greer Funeral Home owners Carson and Stacy Van Zant are perfect examples of owners who offer that family-like connection that you'd expect from a friend and a neighbor. Greer Funeral Home in Mangum and Granite, providing dignity and respect.
Great food made fresh with the best ingredients possible under the direction of Chef George is what you'll find at the newly remodeled J&P Mexican Grill in Mangum. Now, if you haven't tried the Mexican and American favorites at J&P Mexican Grill, what are you waiting for? They're open Tuesday through Saturday for lunch, dinner, featuring homemade desserts. For takeout, call 580-706-5042 and like them on Facebook. J&P Mexican Grill in Mangum.
Top of the 4th inning about to unfold here on Classic Hits 97.7. Bertie Brown, Mackenzie Gray, and Brendan Ball will be up for the Lady Blue Devils in their half of the 4th inning. Bren Woodruss, 8 strikeouts. She's faced 9 batters. Called strike here, and it's 0-1. And check that, 7 strikeouts, and has faced 9 batters. Bertie Brown struck out to begin the ball game. 0-1 pitch. Fisted back to the screen, and it's 0-2 on the second baseman from Cordell. Good to hear from you this evening. Check in. Go to Facebook. Say hi. Love to hear from you. Game 1 of our double dip district affair. Both games, they decided to go ahead and play both contests here this season, so if your schedule shows a game at Cordell, that is the game that's going on here. Brown waves at one up above her head, strikes out for the second time of the ball game. And that'll be strikeout number 8 for Bryn Woodruss. One gone here in inning number 4. Mackenzie Gray will step in. Gray, one of 3 batters who struck out in inning number 1 when Woodruss set down the side in order. In fact, struck out the first 4 batters she faced. And again, working quickly. And we wondered about that layoff in that long inning, if it would have any impact on Woodruss at a rhythm. It hasn't. 0-1 on Gray is the fastball thrown right on by her. Oh, 1 pitch. Tried to bunt, did. Foul, back to the screen. 0-2. I'm trying to think of the group. Chad will know. There was a group that sang Walking in Rhythm. Grooving in Style. Oh. I was thinking the Amazing Something, yes. Not the Amazing Rhythm Aces, though. I don't think that was them. It may have been. 0-2 pitch on the way here. Oh, didn't mean to do it. Foul ball. Well, that was just bearing in on Gray, and McKenzie tried to get out of the way, and the ball hit the bat, or the bat hit the ball. Take your pick there. Gray lucky not to get plunked. One gone here in the 4th. 9-0 Mangum. Probably the first bad pitch of the evening for Bryn Woodruss. Got away from her just a bit. Blackbirds, okay. 1-2 pitch here. Downstairs for a ball. 2-2. Maybe one that I have to add to the iTunes. One great summertime hit. As we skew as old as we are. Ball 3-2. So Cordell a pitch away from getting their first base runner of the ball game. One gone, we play here in the 4th. Mackenzie Gray, payoff pitch on the way from Woodruss. Ball 4, and the first base runner of the ball game for Cordell. So the perfect game has gone by the wayside with a walk. It's Brennan Bell. Ball struck out to end the first. She's 0 for 1. Left-handed hitter. Gray at first. One gone. And now suddenly, Bryn having a hard time finding home plate. Kind of overthrowing that pitch. That may have been an anger pitch there after giving up that walk. Left-handed hitter is Ball. Takes it for a strike. The count leveled at 1-1. And over the years, we've had the opportunity to call Cordell sports numerous times, basketball, football, and lots of times there's always a ball, right? Great athlete, good athletic family. This one's foul on the left side. 1-2 now on Brennan. You're with us on Tuesday, and again, thank you. Talked about Vin Scully. I decided to put my money where my mouth was, and last night searched the web, and here's the 1-2 pitch. Tipped foul back to the screen. Still 1-2. Good job there by Ball to foul off a pretty good pitch. But we searched and finally found the Vin Scully home run call of Kirk Gibson in the 1988 World Series. Dodgers and the A's. Gibson homering off of Dennis Eckersley in the 9th. Line drive, base hit, left field, Ball. Puts it in play. Runners at first and second, one gone. It's a good job by Brennan. She waited on an off-speed pitch, let the ball travel, and then whacked it into left field. So runners at first and second, one gone now for Emma Estes. Estes struck out looking her first time around. But the call was amazing because one of the things about a broadcaster is that you let the atmosphere paint the picture for you when you can, as Estes takes upstairs for a ball, 1-0. And obviously in that situation, the crowd absolutely bonkers at Chavez Ravine. There's a swing and a stolen base into third base. Safely with the stolen base is Gray. Got it underneath the tag. Late call. Also, Ball will wind up at second base on the play. And the count is, I believe, 2-0 on Estes. 2-0 pitch. Back to the screen, but they will hold the runner. And I like the call there. When you're down 9-0, you don't get it out at first base. So, Scully made the initial call. There she goes. And after the home run, just let the crowd and the atmosphere fill everybody's ears for like 2 minutes. Ball forward delivered here. Bases loaded and just one gone. And after building that big lead, a little bit of noise on the offensive side for Cordell. So, we got to say hello to Susie Abbott. Susie, hello. You're from Crawfordsville. I remember. I know who you are. Crawfordsville, Indiana. Aunt to Victoria and Emma. And also kin to the lovely and talented Mrs. Gerald's. And we had the opportunity to see back in May when she was in town for the sports banquet. And hello to you, Susie, and tell Mrs. Gerald's Mr. Barnes said hello and wish her a great evening. So bases loaded, one gone. And now the ball gets away, and coming in and scoring the first run of the ball game is Kinsey Gray. So Gray scores on the wild pitch. And 9-1 or 9-0 becomes 9-1. Runners now at second and third. And the count on Emma Christian 1-0. She lined to third base her first time around. Coach Mangum going to come out and have a conversation, a very quick conversation with his club. And we talked about that long inning, and not making excuses, but looking for maybe a tad bit of an explanation. That long inning and how Brent had been in a groove the first three frames, came out, got the strikeout to begin the inning, and then since has given up a walk, a single, and another walk. And has delivered a wild pitch as well. This one is fouled out of play. And the count on Emma Estes is 2-1. So the strikeout has been the key here tonight for Woodruss. And Bryn in need of one right now. Count 1-1 on the center fielder. Lifted on the infield. Zachary is there to make the catch. Good job by Hadley. Good reaction. And ball kind of off the end of the bat in the sunshine. And Hadley breaks nicely for it for out number 2. So 2 gone now for Tatum King. King struck out to end inning number 2. She is 0 for 1. Got to say hi to our good friend Pam Simmons. Swing and a miss here. King down in the count 0-1. I never did finish the story about Pam. This summer, I made my way to the Oklahoma-Arkansas border because of child welfare. And Pam started texting me, and it was quite the conversation we had. I looked up, and I was in Shawnee. Pam, good to have you alongside. 0-2 pitch here. Didn't mean to do it. Foul back to the screen. And it'll stay 0-2. Woodruss with 3 strikeouts in the first, 2 more in the second, 2 more in the fourth, 1 to begin, or the third rather, 1 to begin the fourth. And ahead in the count here, 0-2 on Tatum King. Runners at second and third, 9-1 ball game. Top half of inning number 4. Woodruss gets the strikeout to end the inning. But not before Cordell comes up with their first run of the ball game. Lady Blue Devils get 1 run on 1 hit. There were a couple of walks, a wild pitch, a couple of stolen bases, and 2 runners left on board. We've played 3.5. Mangum 9, And Cordell won. Classic Hits 97.7.
Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 is your certified Firestone tire dealer and also a proud supporter of the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. When you need tires, we're specialty trained and equipped to take care of you. Lyle Shaw and his crew at Blair Tire and Feed wish the Tigers lots of luck in today's game. And always remember, play smart, play safe, play hard, and play with pride. And good luck from everyone at Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 in Blair, Oklahoma.
Hi, Mangum Tiger fans. This is Jill Grauman with RE/MAX Property Place. If you need to buy or sell a property or a home in Mangum or anywhere in Greer County, just call me at 580-706-0259. You'll see lots of my signs around town because I get the results for my clients. I say, go Mangum Tigers.
Jill Grauman, RE/MAX Property Place. Always here, always helping.
3, 4, and 5 due up for Mangum in their half of inning number 4. They lead it 9-1. Or did they call the game? Well, apparently they called the game. Apparently the run rule is 8 after 4. Because Mangum is getting ready to run. And coach is going to have a conversation. And the umpires are well down the first base line, so the Major League Baseball, when they had doubleheaders, 7 innings, and apparently when you play doubleheaders, the run rule is 8 after 4. So as far as we can tell, this one is in the books. Yeah, it tends to be the story of the life of times of Chad Michael, the last to know. So this one is in the books. Mangum wins it by a final score of 9-1, and they now are finding themselves 1-0 inside district play. So we'll come back and wrap this one up and get ready for the second half of our doubleheader. Mangum wins at 9-1 here on Classic Hits 97.7.
The Mangum Tag Agency is easy to find at 108 East Pierce Street in Mangum. When you need license tags, registration, driver's license renewal, pipe passes, or real ID, Tom and Cynthia Clark are there for you, and they can help you at the Mangum Tag Agency at 580-782-3004, 782-3004.
Wichita Insurance is a proud supporter of Mangum schools, 4-H and FFA activities, and community programs. Visit their offices at 115 North Hudson in Altus or 122 South Pennsylvania in Mangum. They have 7 licensed insurance agents ready to serve Southwest Oklahoma. Drop by either location or call 580-301-6352 or 580-782-3049.
So Mangum picks up the victory as they win it by a final score of 9-1 and improve their record in the process to 4-6, winners of the last 2 ball games, and will now regroup and try to pick up their 3rd in a row and try to move to 2-0 inside district play. Mangum scoring 1 in the first, plated 7 more actually in the 3rd, picked up 1. Actually, it was 8 runs in that 3rd inning. Cordell countering with 1 run of their own in the 4th, but it was not enough. And again, the Lady Tigers win it by a final score of 9-1 in run rule fashion. As the Lady Tigers got a great pitching performance from Bryn Woodruss. In fact, perfect through the first 3 innings, striking out 7 of the 9 batters she faced. Struck out the leadoff hitter in inning number 4, and then walked a batter, gave up a single, gave up another walk, threw a couple of wild pitches, and Cordell was able to eke out a run, but it was not enough. And again, Mangum wins it by a final score of 9-1. So we will regroup and get your lineups and get ready for game number 2. I'm kind of curious as to how much time will be in between the 2 ball games, but you just stay with us, and we'll be back for game number 2 here on Classic Hits 97.7.
Something you should know about the Kendall Law Office. The Kendall Law Office is family-owned and local. They use up-to-date technology to ensure their productivity provides timely service to clients, and this always includes client access to our firm via email and text. Corey Kendall is experienced, hardworking, and honest. He always puts the client first, and all efforts are focused on the client's best interest. The Kendall Law Office, Locations in Altus and Mangum.
To be a Mangum Tiger, you need a big heart, a little grit, and a whole community of supporters. This is Lori Laughlin from the new Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. We might have changed the name of the bank, but you can count on us to continue to serve you with the same devotion and quality that you've come to expect. Our Mangum Tigers and the communities we serve will always be the heartbeat of what we do. We are Cattlemen's Bank. Go Tigers!
Hello, this is Ashley Slayton, family nurse practitioner with the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum. We are friendly hometown folks and treat patients of all ages, newborns through adults, for wellness and sick visits, as well as management of chronic illnesses such as diabetes and high blood pressure. Call the clinic in Mangum at 580-782-3393 for an appointment today.
Jackson County Memorial Hospital.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring. Did you know the freshest, most beautiful, long-lasting flowers always come from Flowers Unlimited in Mangum? If you want to send flower arrangements that look and smell great and last a long time, your best choice is to make that local phone call to 580-782-2122. For fresh flowers, silk flowers, gift selections, collectibles, memorials, and bereavement gifts, make the trip to Flowers Unlimited, 113 South Oklahoma in Mangum.
Everyone wants to be on a winning team. That's why Great Plains Bank is a proud supporter of the Tigers. No matter what life may throw at you, Great Plains Bank has the play drawn up, and we're ready to go into overtime to win your business. What makes Great Plains Bank different is that we will make the extra push to get you to the goal line. When it comes to your family's finances, every play counts. So pick a teammate you can trust. We want you on our team because with customers like you, we are greater together. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Jamie's Auto is proud to sponsor Mangum Tiger sports coverage. When you need a new-to-you reliable vehicle, always remember to visit Jamie's Auto Sales on Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Jamie makes it easy to buy a great used car with 5 lenders available, and your new-to-you vehicle comes with a 3-month 4,500 GWC powertrain warranty. Talk about peace of mind. Remember Jamie's Auto in Mangum for your next vehicle purchase. And go Tigers!
Hi, I'm Anna, and I'd like to invite you to Mangum's newest retail store, Dapper 14 Boutique. We feature clothing and accessories in all sizes for all ages. Right now, all summer clothing is on sale and fall merchandise is here. We're on Facebook and at dapyr14.com. Visit us at 209 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Come shop Dapper 14. You'll love it.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Rod Calhoun support high school sports. Mickey and Rod offer insurance for property, auto, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're ready to serve you at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Call 580-782-3827.
First National Bank and Trust is a proud supporter of Mangum Tiger Athletics. At First National Bank, supporting our schools and athletic programs is our top priority. We appreciate and support our community through and through. At First National Bank, you can hear us roar. Go Tigers! We wish you a season of great success. First National Bank and Trust Company, your bank for life. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
When you need auto repair, save money and get it done at Dwayne's Auto right here in Mangum. Dwayne's fixes flats, does brake jobs and turns rotors, alignments, air conditioning work, and general auto repair. And they make hydraulic hoses. If your car or truck isn't right, just head to Dwayne's Auto, 1205 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-5151. That's 782-5151. Mangum Tiger proud.
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
At Mangum Drug Company, pharmacists Blake and Dana look forward to serving your prescription needs. Mangum Drug Company has a great selection of health and beauty, gifts, and cards, including seasonal items. The pharmacy includes Dispill personalized medication packaging, immunizations, and a convenient drive-through. Call 782-2195, 109 South Oklahoma in Mangum.
The road towards successful, lasting solutions for treatment of snoring and sleep apnea can have plenty of bumps along the way. Hello, I am Dr. Dustin Lively, and together with the rest of my team, we can lend a valuable helping hand. If you have trouble with snoring or have had a sleep study and are struggling with your prescribed therapy, call us at Easy Sleep Solutions, 580-782-2027, or go to the letters EZSleepSolutions.com.
Friends, it's important to take care of your eyes, so make an appointment soon with Dr. Michael Geiger in Altus, Seth Geiger in Frederick, and Bryce Geiger in Elgin, and a new addition to our staff, Dr. Maddie Rhodes. The Geigers are professionals and very good at what they do. Geiger Eye Care is proud to support youth and sponsor sporting events. They encourage you to attend all the events you can and be involved with our youth. Geiger Eye Care, Michael and Maddie in Altus, Seth in Frederick, and Bryce in Elgin. Make an appointment soon with Geiger Eye Care, Altus, Frederick, and Elgin.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Rod Calhoun support high school sports. Mickey and Rod offer insurance for property, auto, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're ready to serve you at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Call 580-782-3827.
Everyone wants to be on a winning team. That's why Great Plains Bank is a proud supporter of the Tigers. No matter what life may throw at you, Great Plains Bank has the play drawn up, and we're ready to go into overtime to win your business. What makes Great Plains Bank different is that we will make the extra push to get you to the goal line. When it comes to your family's finances, every play counts. So pick a teammate you can trust. We want you on our team because with customers like you, we are greater together. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
To be a Mangum Tiger, you need a big heart, a little grit, and a whole community of supporters. This is Lori Laughlin from the new Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. We might have changed the name of the bank, but you can count on us to continue to serve you with the same devotion and quality that you've come to expect. Our Mangum Tigers and the communities we serve will always be the heartbeat of what we do. We are Cattlemen's Bank. Go Tigers!
Hi, I'm Anna, and I'd like to invite you to Mangum's newest retail store, Dapper 14 Boutique. We feature clothing and accessories in all sizes for all ages. Right now, all summer clothing is on sale and fall merchandise is here. We're on Facebook and at dapyr14.com. Visit us at 209 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Come shop Dapper 14. You'll love it.
Did you know the freshest, most beautiful, long-lasting flowers always come from Flowers Unlimited in Mangum? If you want to send flower arrangements that look and smell great and last a long time, your best choice is to make that local phone call to 580-782-2122. For fresh flowers, silk flowers, gift selections, collectibles, memorials, and bereavement gifts, make the trip to Flowers Unlimited, 113 South Oklahoma in Mangum.
Lauren York leads it off here in inning number 1 for Mangum, as they are the visitors here in game number 2. Remember, the district ball game that scheduled for Cordell being played here tonight, and so in game number 2, Blue Devils are the visitors. 1-1 pitch to Lauren, takes upstairs for a ball, and the count 2-1. Morgan White waiting in the on-deck circle for Mangum. Mangum winning the first game in run rule fashion, and we got the definitive explanation on that, as this one is skied to left field, and making the catch for out number 1 is Tatum King. So King, who pitched in game number 1 out in left field for this second contest. Gets the first out of the ball game for Cordell. The pitcher is Jalen Todd. Her battery mate is Mackenzie Gray. Over at first base, Jalen, as Morgan White swings the first pitch, and it's 0-1 on White. The first baseman is Ella Gatlin. Ella, by the way, great personality. As I went over and got the lineup from Coach Trent, she says, "Hello, I'm Ella. Nice to meet you." And her teammates looked at her and says, "Well, I got to meet people." So we like Ella's spunk, indeed. Out at second base, Birdie Brown for game number 2. Pitch on the way to White. Upstairs to Morgan. Count 2-1 now on Morgan. Third base is Emma Christian. Shortstop game number 2, Brenda Ball. As we told you, Tatum King out and left. As the pitch is upstairs for a ball, 3-1 now on Morgan White. Out in center field, Emma Estes, and the right fielder is Ramsey King. There's a shot towards King and right, and she's there to make the catch for out number 2. So a couple of fly ball outs to begin the ball game for Mangum. 2 up, 2 down for the Lady Tigers. 1 to left, 1 to right, 2 gone. Now they'll bring Maddie Paxton to the plate. Maddie scored a couple of times for game number 1. First pitch on the way here, lashed into left field. That'll be a base hit. 2-out single for Maddie. So Paxton aboard for Bryn Woodruss. Woodruss in that first ball game was lights out in the circle. Impressive indeed. She struck out 7 of the first 9 that she faced, and actually 8 of the first 10. Off-speed pitch here. Woodruss will take it for a strike. It's 0-1 on Bryn. 2 gone here in the first. A runner at first base. It's Maddie Paxton for Mangum. 0-1 pitch. Inside for a ball. And the count leveled at 1-1. Had a chance to rub elbows with some of the football players as well. Pitch outside and high, apparently, 2-1. By the way, Amy, your daughter boycotting me. I called her out and made her talk to me, especially after Ella said hi. 2-1 pitch, lifted on the infield. Calling for it is the pitcher, and making the catch is Jalen Todd for out number 3. So Mangum will come up empty in their half of the first. No runs, no hit, or 1 hit rather. There was no errors and a runner left on board. We've played a half inning. It's Mangum nothing. Cordell coming to bat on Classic Hits 97.7.
First National Bank and Trust is a proud supporter of Mangum Tiger Athletics. At First National Bank, supporting our schools and athletic programs is our top priority. We appreciate and support our community through and through. At First National Bank, you can hear us roar. Go Tigers! We wish you a season of great success. First National Bank and Trust Company, your bank for life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Great food made fresh with the best ingredients possible under the direction of Chef George is what you'll find at the newly remodeled J&P Mexican Grill in Mangum. Now, if you haven't tried the Mexican and American favorites at J&P Mexican Grill, what are you waiting for? They're open Tuesday through Saturday for lunch, dinner, featuring homemade desserts. For takeout, call 580-706-5042 and like them on Facebook. J&P Mexican Grill in Mangum.
Bottom half of inning number 1 set to unfold here on Classic Hits 97.7. I love watching it, and you can see it at home too, by the way, when everybody walks by and realizes that they could be on camera, and they give the proverbial duck. So Bryn Woodruss will be in the circle for game number 2 from Mangum. She's joined by Landry Lively. Hadley Zachary is at first. Maddie Paxton is the third baseman. Morgan White at short. Jalen Hammond in left, Lauren York in center, and Laramie Griffiths is the right fielder. By the way, the definitive word on the run rule situation, the coaches had agreed prior to the ball games that they would play 2 5-inning ball games. Strike one delivered to Brown. She's down in the count 0-1. So that means the run rules are 10 after 3 and 8 after 4. And now you know the whole story. 0-1 pitch. Brown pops it up on the infield. Paxton calls for it, makes the play at third base for out number 1. The football players were a delight to go over and glad hand. They were fun. Mackenzie Gray will step in. Gray will be followed by Brendan Ball. Middle third of the lineup, Emma Estes, Emma Christian, and Tatum King for Coach Trenton Cordell. And then it's Jalen Todd, Ramsey King, and Riley Long. One gone here in the first. Swing and a miss. Late on the fastball is Gray, 0-1 on McKenzie. And again, Cordell the home team here in game number 2. Amy, I did not register the scores in the junior high games. I believe the second one was a 5-3 win by Mangum. First game I did not catch. Doing the 9-5 job. Count 1-1 now on Mackenzie Gray. Woodard is trying to find that groove again, and she was in for the first 3 innings in game number 1. 1-1 pitch, a little bit inside for a ball. The count 2-1. I know one thing that Chad and I were pleased that they didn't drag the field again in between the ball games. We were ready for the dust storm to invade us. What wind there is blowing in from center field. This one's fouled off the fist, back to the screen, and levels the count at 2-2. So Woodruss now in shadows in that circle. Home plate in shadows, but there is a streak of sunshine in between. Inside for a ball here, and the count full 3-2. Woodruss wanted that one. Trying to get the call, couldn't get it done. Payoff pitch on the way here from Brent. Called strike 3, 2 gone. Woodruss went back and got a little extra on the old giddy up there for out number 2. So here's Brennan Ball the shortstop. Thanks to Mangum Golden Age Apartments, Mangum Tag Agency, The Loop Quick Stop, Triad Home Health, and Wichita Insurance for being part of our broadcast of Mangum Sports. Classic Hits 97.7. Ball fouls this one back to the screen, and it's 0-1. Brennan, you might remember, hit a solid single in that 4th inning in game number 1 that led to the lone run of the contest for Cordell. Lively now, directing her defense to shade a little bit more towards left field, reminiscent of that line shot that Ball hit in game number 1. Pitch on the way, and it does go to the left side, out of play. And Woodruss ahead in the count, 0-2. 2 weeks from tonight, it'll be the annual Tiger Bash. And again, still looking for a historian to tell us how many years we've been doing the Tiger Bash. I realize that there may have been a pause there because of COVID-19. But that will start 2 weeks from tonight, about 5 o'clock, 5 to 9. Downtown Mangum. We look forward to it. Woodruss taking her time, getting the sign, deciding what she wanted to throw, and with that, Ball will step out. Now they reset. 0-2 pitch on the way. Line shot foul, left side, still 0-2. So Ball battling up there, but 2 gone here in the first. No score. Woodruss retired the first 10 that she saw in game number 1. And then got batted around a little bit as the frame continued. 0-2 here, again fouled, again on the left side. And Tooney comes out and makes those walking tacos. The wind blowing this way, that's not fair to Chad. I mean, he did smell the taco meat, the onions, some quality stuff right there. Meantime, there's a puppy underneath Tooney, hoping that she'll drop something. This one's popped up on the infield. Should be an easy play for Morgan White. It is. She'll make the catch for out number 3. So Cordell goes quietly here in the first. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. We've played 1, and there is no score. Mangum and Cordell on Classic Hits 97.7.
When you need auto repair, save money and get it done at Dwayne's Auto right here in Mangum. Dwayne's fixes flats, does brake jobs and turns rotors, alignments, air conditioning work, and general auto repair. And they make hydraulic hoses. If your car or truck isn't right, just head to Dwayne's Auto, 1205 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-5151. That's 782-5151. Mangum Tiger Proud.
Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 is your certified Firestone tire dealer and also a proud supporter of the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. When you need tires, we're specialty trained and equipped to take care of you. Lyle Shaw and his crew at Blair Tire and Feed wish the Tigers lots of luck in today's game. And always remember, play smart, play safe, play hard, and play with pride. And good luck from everyone at Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 in Blair, Oklahoma.
Top of the second inning set to unfold here on this lovely Thursday evening in Southwest Oklahoma. First pitch upstairs for a ball, and the count is 1-0 on Landry Lively. Lively takes outside for ball 2. Hadley Zachary waiting in the on-deck circle. Mangum, the visitors here in game number 2. Inside for a ball. And the count now 3-0 on Landry Lively. .30 pitch on the way. And that's ball 4 inside. Lively with the pause. Yours truly with it as well. And looked like the home plate umpire is going to do the Cupid shuffle as he came out and made the call for out number 1. So here's Hadley Zachary. Runner at first, nobody out, top of the second inning. Zachary shows bunt, goes up and gets it, and then it hits her, and she is out. So Hadley did a good job of putting bat on ball. It died in front of home plate in fair territory, and on the way down got her. So she is out on runner's interference for out number 1. Holly Lehman-Webb now will step in. Second baseman looks at the ball downstairs. 1-0 on Holly. Well, a great back control there a moment ago by Zachary to go up and get that pitch. But just unfortunate that it bounced right back and hit her. Pitch behind Lehman-Webb gets to the screen. 2-0 now on Holly. She'll hit with a runner in scoring position and 1 gone. .20 pitch, off speed, ball 3, 3-0. Alyssa Dreyer will hit next for Mangum. Ball 4 delivered here. You can hear the home plate umpire make the call. A little play-by-play on his part. So a couple of walks in the inning. Runners at first and second for Dreyer. And Alyssa, an opportunity here. Good speed on the base pass. First pitch to Dreyer out of the zone. And the count is 1-0. And ball 2 is delivered. So, and that will happen when you're high and you're wide and you're low and inside, nothing consistent. Sometimes umpires won't give you anything unless it's just an absolute perfect strike. There's ball 3. Dreyer a pitch away from loading the bases. Instead got hit. Well, if you're going to get hit, the off-speed pitch is the best kind to get doinked by. So Alyssa is on. Lehman Webb will go to second. Taking third is Lively. And coach going to go out and have a conversation with his club. Jalen Hammond will go down to third base and talk to her coach. Mangum trying to open this thing up here in the second inning. Third inning was the big frame in game number 1. As they scored 8 times in that inning after scoring 1 in the first. Pitching change going to be made, so we'll make it when we come back on Classic Hits 97.7.
Something you should know about the Kendall Law Office. The Kendall Law Office is family-owned and local. They use up-to-date technology to ensure their productivity provides timely service to clients, and this always includes client access to our firm via email and text. Corey Kendall is experienced, hardworking, and honest. He always puts the client first, and all efforts are focused on the client's best interest. The Kendall Law Office, locations in Altus and Mangum.
The road towards successful, lasting solutions for treatment of snoring and sleep apnea can have plenty of bumps along the way. Hello, I am Dr. Dustin Lively, and together with the rest of my team, we can lend a valuable helping hand. If you have trouble with snoring or have had a sleep study and are struggling with your prescribed therapy, call us at Easy Sleep Solutions, 580-782-2027, or go to the letters EZSleepSolutions.com.
Jalen Hammond swinging at the first pitch he sees from Tatum King, and it bounces off the roof to our right, 0-1 on Hammond. So pitching change, King, who threw in game number 1, will go back to the circle. Jalen Todd goes to left field. Bases loaded, only one gone here in the second for Mangum. Line drive, center field, that'll get down. 1 run will score. Holding to make sure it got down was Lehman Webb. She'll end up at third on the play. An RBI single, and the bases will remain loaded. Lively scoring easily. Webb to third. The courtesy runner to second. And Hammond, the RBI single. Back to the top we go. Lauren York. York flying to left her first time around. Would really like to get uncorked right now. Hit that one hard but fouled on the third base line. And it's 0-1 on Jalen. A little bit anxious there. She was thinking, yeah, I'm going to get a pretty good pitch here, and took a hack. Telling her teammates it was a little bit in on the hands. So 0-1, and look out there in left field. Jalen Todd moving back 2 or 3 steps. Coach Mangum taking a long time giving the signs, and now we're gonna get a change out in the outfield now. So we got a new left fielder, and again she's playing shallow. York looks upstairs for a ball. 1-1 on Lauren. Lehman Webb, who can run well, is at first. Courtesy runner out at second. And Hammond, who runs well over at first base. I said Lehman Webb is at third, not first. Bases loaded for York. Not much wind. Here's the pitch. Skied towards left field. An opportunity for that new left fielder, and they cannot make the play. Lehman Webb will score. Courtesy runner going to stop at third base. It's 2-0. That ball had the old helicopter action on it. It just stayed in the air forever. And the left fielder battled it but could not make the play. Base is still loaded. And here's Morgan White. White flying to right her first time around. She is 0 for 1. Swing and a miss there. Good pitch that time by Tatum King. White 0-1 pitch on the way to Morgan. Back to the screen, and it's 0-2 on White. Had a pretty good pitch. Good cut. Just missed. Mangum won the first game 9-1 in run rule fashion, 8 after 4. These are 2 5-inning affairs here this afternoon, and now turning into the evening. Off-speed pitch, and he did not get to home plate in the air. 2-1, or rather 1-2 on Morgan White. White got to be guessing here. You got to be looking fastball in or half. 1-2 pitch on the way. Lifted on the right side. And giving chase is Gatlin, and instead it's going to be, well, Gatlin does make the play. All right, Gatlin able to make the play in foul territory for out number 2. And again, Morgan White frustrated. 2 gone now for Maddie Paxton. Paxton singled her first time around. Hits with the bases loaded, 2 gone in inning number 2. Her club on top 1-0, or 2-0 rather. First pitch to Maddie. Downstairs for a ball, count 1-0. Tatum King, who began the ball game in left field. Pitch game number 1, now pitching here in game number 2 for Cordell. 1-0 pitch. Lifted foul and out of play on the right side. It's 1-1. Maddie a little bit frustrated with that one. The football boys got a little quiet. 1-1 pitch on the way here. Out of the zone, 2-1. Courtesy runner at third. Hammond at second. Lauren York over at first base. Maddie Paxton. Count goes to 3-1 on the third baseman. Brent Woodruss waiting in the on-deck circle. Would love to give herself an opportunity to extend the lead here. See if Paxton can keep the inning alive. 3-1 pitch, ball 4. So Maddie does indeed give her an RBI on the walk. That's the easy RBI. Third run of the inning comes across for Mangum. Bases will remain loaded. And Lively indeed can help her own cause. Landry walked earlier in the inning. Check that. Brent popped out in the first. Pop out in the first. She's the 9th hitter of the inning. Looks at the ball downstairs, 1-0. So Mangum is batted around here. In inning number 2, they lead 3-0. One-0 pitch on the way. Outside and high. And the count 2-0. So Tatum King struggling to find a home plate here in the second. Mangum trying to win their third in a row and jump out to an early 2-0 record inside district play. 2-0 pitch. Outside and high, 3-0. So Mangum at this point, patient at the plate. Plated 3 runs, got the bases loaded, and they only have 1 hit. Take them any way you can. Got to believe Woodruss taking here. See if I know what I'm talking about. 3-0 pitch on the way. Ball 4. I don't know if she's taking or not. That pitch well out of the zone. So Woodruss the RBI on the walk. She's at first. Paxton to second. York to third. And here's Landry Lively. Lively led off the inning with a walk and scored the first run of the ball game. Bats here with their club up 4-0. Bases loaded and 2 gone. First pitch swinging foul. And it's 0-1 on Landry. Maybe a little surprised that she's swinging there, but why not? Tatum King comes homeward with the pitch, and it's out of the zone. 1-1. Football boys losing a little bit of their luster. They have been fun throughout the evening. 1-1 pitch. Inside for a ball. 2-1. And Cordell fans getting a little restless at the call. There you go, Chad. 2-1 pitch. Grounded towards third. Ball off the third baseman. And everybody going to be safe. So an error on the third baseman keeps the inning alive. York scores the 5th run of the ball game. Paxton the 3rd. Woodruss to 2nd. And Lively at 1st. Here's Hadley. Zachary fly ball left field. That's going to get over the left fielder's head. It will roll to the wall, and everybody off to the races. Coming in to score easily, all 3 runners, Paxton, Woodruss, and Lively. Bases clearing double and 3 RBI for Hadley Zachary. Good job by Zachary. Got one up in her eyes, turned on it, and whacked it over the fence. Or no, whacked it to the fence, rather. So it's an 8-0 ball game. Mangum not done yet. Holly Lehman-Webb will bat for the 2nd time in the inning. Takes a strike here. And the crowd goes wild. Hadley Zachary with a stolen base. And everybody loves that one, including Hadley. Big smile on her face. She says, Barnes, after that, you're buying me lunch. Pitch on the way here. Shallow left field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Hadley will score. Now the ball gets away, and Holly Lehman-Webb on her way to second base. So Holly with the RBI single and took second on the air. And her club now leads it by a score of 9-0. And they have equaled their run total here in game number 2 in just the 2nd frame. So here's Alyssa Dreyer. She's batted twice this inning. Lifts a fly ball into right field. Ramsey King can't make the play. Lehman-Webb rounding third. She'll come in and score standing up. Dreyer on her horse, headed for third, and she'll drop anchor there, and it's a 10-0 ball game. Remember what I said about the football boys being quiet? Not anymore! They're jacked up and ready to go. It's just fun right now. Here's Jalen Hammond. Hammond, single, RBI, run scored. Pitch inside for a ball, 1-0. 10 in the frame for the Lady Tigers. One-0 pitch on the way. Downstairs for a ball, 2-0. So obviously a nickname for Jalen, Reba. Outside for a ball. We count down 3-0 on Hammond. Dreyer over at third, 2 gone. Mangum 10 in the frame and trying to add to it. 3-0 pitch on the way. Hammond taking all the way. We count 3-1 on Jalen. Lauren York salivating in the on-deck circle. So wants to hit again in the inning. 3-1 pitch. Hammond out in front of home plate. She's got speed. Throw. Not in time. Safe at first base. Jalen Hammond. And again, you see the effects of that speed there for Hammond. Give credit to the catcher, Mackenzie Gray, who got out behind home plate quickly and made a strong throw, but not in time. And it's 11-0. And Lauren York, who has been eager and anxious, steps in again. Valerie loving the inning. Valerie Dreyer. York, off-speed pitch. Boy, you see like, if that had gotten to home plate, it was going to be ding-dong, the pitch is dead. But it never got to home. 1-0 on York. 1-0 pitch to Lauren, downstairs for a ball, 2-0. I tell you who really wants an opportunity in this frame is Morgan White. White's found frustration a couple of times here this evening, including her last at bat in this inning. 2-0 pitch. Foul ball down the left field line. Lauren got every bit of it, but turned it over and it hooked foul. And I've got to tell you, we talked about the dusk, the gloaming, and everything else the other night. It's here. They need the lights on. You need a headlamp on your helmet. Miner's hat. 2-1 pitch on the way to York. High fly ball, left field. This one is gone! Lauren York! See ya, baby! A 2-run jack for Lauren York over the left field fence. And the onslaught continues for Mangum. 13-0. Or 11. Yeah, there they go. Now they put the 13 on the board. Ground ball, base hit, right field. Morgan White has atoned. And now it's the case that you don't want to be the one that makes the out to end the inning. I mean, you've batted around. You're on the verge of batting around twice in the inning, and you don't want to be that person that makes the final out of the frame. Here's Maddie Paxson. Runner at first, 2 going. The lights are coming on, by the way. Cold strike at a count 0-1 on Maddie. Paxson been on board both times. How about that home run, though, by York into what at the time was pretty stiff wind. Ball downstairs. The count on Paxson, 1-1. She said, ding dong, the pitch is dead. That's her second home run of the year. And both of them have been monster mash shots to left field. Paxson had a notion, light off of it. 2-1 now on Maddie. White. And solid single to right field. And again, you can see the relief in her body language. 13-0 ball game. Swing and a miss. Maddie was want to go Jack City there. She got one up in her wheelhouse. Couldn't catch up with it. 2-2. Woodruss in the on-deck circle. If Bryn bats, Mangum will have batted around twice in the inning. Paxson trying to keep it alive. Ground ball, base hit, left field. She does. Good job. The ball actually never made it to left field. And I gotta tip my cap to Brenda Ball. Ball went deep in the hole to keep that one from getting to the grass. And what it did is it kept Morgan White at second base. That ball should have been in left field. And give Ball credit. Down 13-0. She went after it anyhow. So Woodruss will bat. She's a kid that plays on emotion. She's fun. We've known her since she was wee bitty, and she is fun. Pitch upstairs for a ball, 1-0. And don't you think for a minute she is not feeding off everything that is going on right now. First and second. White at second. Paxton at first. Pitch to Woodruss inside for a ball. The count 2-0 on Brent. Mangum batting around twice in the inning. Plating 13 runs, and they're not done yet. 2-0 pitch on the way. Good cut there for Woodruss. Back to the screen, 2-1. We play in the second. Mangum, the visitors here in game number 2. Both games 5-inning affairs. The run rule 10 after 3, 8 after 4 came into play in game number 1. Mangum won it 9-1. Pulling the string there, and good pitch by King. As Woodruss out in front, 2-2 now on Brent. Woodruss now going to shorten up just a bit, you would think. 2-2 pitch on the way. Outside for a ball. And the count full now at 3-2. Ground ball back through the middle. Fielded by the shortstop. She'll throw in time. And the inning will come to a close. But not before Mangum bats around twice in the frame. And they come home with 13 runs. They lead at 13-0 after an inning and a half. Bottom of the second coming up on Classic Hits 97.7.
Friends, it's important to take care of your eyes, so make an appointment soon with Dr. Michael Geiger in Altus, Seth Geiger in Frederick, and Bryce Geiger in Elgin, and a new addition to our staff, Dr. Matty Rhodes. The Geigers are professionals and very good at what they do. Geiger Eye Care is proud to support youth and sponsor sporting events. They encourage you to attend all the events you can and be involved with our youth. Geiger Eye Care, Michael and Matty in Altus, Seth in Frederick, and Bryce in Elgin. Make an appointment soon with Geiger Eye Care, Altus, Frederick, and Elgin.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Rod Calhoun support high school sports. Mickey and Rod offer insurance for property, auto, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're ready to serve you at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Call 580-782-3827.
Bottom of the second inning set to unfold here on Classic Hits 97.7. Mangum on top 13-0. Brent Woodruss, who sat down the side in order in the bottom of the first, now goes to work here in the second. Emma Estes, Emma Christian, and Tatum King due up for Cordell. Mangum winning the first game 9-1, trying to level their record at 6-6 on the year. More importantly, go 2-0 inside district play early on. Scheduled to play Merritt on Monday. Swing and a miss. Estes late on the pitch, and it's 0-1. We had it as a single game. The OSSAA has it as a twin bill. We'll check with Coach and let you know for sure. Fast strike there, 0-2 on Estes. Again, the doubleheader here, the Cordell district game will not be played at Cordell. That's why they are the home team here in game number 2. Swing and a miss. And the second strike out of the ball game for Woodruss. Estes going on strikes. Emma Christian now will step in. Christian. Bats with one gone here in the frame. And again, Woodruss, long time in the dugout, but it's started off with fast strikes here. This one's a little bit outside for a ball, 1-0. The football team was a little bit lethargic, as Sylvester the Cat once said. They have come to life here, though. Pitch inside for a ball. Count 2-0. 13-0 ball game. Mangum in command. Now, remember, they had 9-0 lead in that first contest, and Bren got it out and then struggled a bit. There's a ground ball back to Woodruss. She'll field her position, throw to first for out number 2. 2 up, 2 down here in inning number 2 for Cordell. 1-3 if you're scoring along at home or if you're like Keith Overman and by yourself. So here's Tatum King, started the ball game in left field, and is pitching once again, as she did in game number 1. Pitch inside for a ball, count 1-0. Well, if you're a pitcher, you take a page from Jennifer Warnes. It's the right time of the night to be pitching because it is not easy to see. A little bit extra mustard on that one. Outside for a ball, 2-0. Two-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. King late on that one. And she took a hack and it's 2-1. 5 up, 5 down here in game number 2 as that one is fouled back to the screen. And that'll level the count at 2-2. So Woodruss a pitch away from retiring the side in order here in the second. Count leveled at 2-2 on Tatum King. Jalen Todd waits in the on-deck circle. Woodruss comes set, 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, inning over. Woodruss strikes out 2 of the 3 in the frame, has 3 strikeouts in the ballgame, and Cordell goes quietly here in the second. 1-2-3 fashion. We've played 2, Mangum 13, and nothing on the board for Cordell here on Classic Hits 97.7.
Everyone wants to be on a winning team. That's why Great Plains Bank is a proud supporter of the Tigers. No matter what life may throw at you, Great Plains Bank has the play drawn up, and we're ready to go into overtime to win your business. What makes Great Plains Bank different is that we will make the extra push to get you to the goal line. When it comes to your family's finances, every play counts. So pick a teammate you can trust. We want you on our team because with customers like you, we are greater together. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick as they may be hiring.
All right, so in between innings, we verify that, yes, indeed, there will be 2 games with merit here beginning at 5 on Monday. So our microphones will be here as well. So here we go in the third, and we got some youngsters getting a chance to play here, up 13-0. Count 2-0. So Mangum will play a couple of games here against Merritt on Monday. And then Walters, 2 games there on Tuesday. Is it 2-1? All right. 2-1 count on the Mangum batter. Pitch inside for a ball, 3-1 now. A pinch hitter for Landry Lively. Hadley Zachary, who had a bases clearing double her last time up, waiting in the on-deck circle. Three-one pitch on the way here. Cold strike, and the count full, 3-2. Mangum trying to add to their total, leading 13-0. Playing the third, and the run rule is 10 after 3. Ball 4 delivered here. So a runner aboard with nobody out. Not only is it hard to see the softball at this time, it's a little bit difficult to see the book as well. The 62-year-old eye's not working as well as they once did. Hadley Zachary had a good eye her last time around. Swings at the first pitch she sees here. Pops it up on the infield, and catch is made. Throw back to first, and double play is made. So 2 gone. That will go 6-4 on the pop out and throw out. 6-3 actually. And 2 gone now for Mangum. First pitch downstairs for a ball, 1-0. Let me give the home plate umpire credit. As the evening is worn on, and it would appear that Mangum will win it as they have the lopsided lead here, he has still stayed consistent with his calls. As that ball is called down low, 2-0. Admittedly, there are those that would umpire would expand things at this point. 2-0 pitch, swung on and missed. It's 2-1. But again, he has stayed consistent. So again, I want to just remind you, coming up on Monday now, Parabola games against Merritt. They will be district affairs. Strike 2 called here. First game at 5, with the second to follow. I would be surprised if they would be 5-inning affairs. I would imagine they will probably be slated for 7. 2-2 pitch here. A little chopper out in front of home plate. Fielded by the second baseman eventually, and she'll make the play for round number 3. So a heads-up play there by Birdie Brown as that ball rolled by the pitcher. Brown was there to recover and make the play. So the inning will come to an end. Mangum comes up empty. No runs, no hits. There was a walk and a double play. Eliminated the base runner after 2.5. Mangum on top 13-0. On Classic Hits 97.7.
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
To be a Mangum Tiger, you need a big heart, a little grit, and a whole community of supporters. This is Lori Laughlin from the new Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. We might have changed the name of the bank, but you can count on us to continue to serve you with the same devotion and quality that you've come to expect. Our Mangum Tigers and the communities we serve will always be the heartbeat of what we do. We are Cattlemen's Bank. Go Tigers!
Well, we head to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Mangum on top by a score of 13-0. And if Ren Woodruss and company can hold serve here, the ballgame will be over via the run rule. As Kendall Norris now will step in. Norris, first time we have seen her tonight. You know, we've referenced the football team, and obviously they're providing great ambiance for us here in the broadcast. Is the first pitch to Kendall. She went around. That's a strike. And Norris is down in the count 0-1. But they are a reflection of their coach, right? I mean, Sam Power is a guy that we respect and admire, full of energy. And these kids have been energetic here this afternoon and this evening. Fastball swung on and missed, and Kendall Norris down in the count 0-2. Of course, we talk about those games on Monday. Chad pointed out that the forecast is soupy, to say the best, least. 0-2 pitch here, swing and a miss, strikeout. Woodruss gets the first out of the inning via the K. That is her 4th in the ball game. 1 gone now. Forecast says rain expected to begin on Sunday. Could be heavy at times, we are hopeful. And are expected to continue right on into Monday night, and maybe even for a while on Tuesday. So we're going to get another pinch hitter here for Cordell as they bat in the bottom half of inning number 3, trailing 13-0. First pitch. And it is ticked foul by Destiny. I believe that's Baden. Coach's handwriting got a little squiggly at the end. And Destiny down on the count 0-1. Left-handed hitter. She actually came in She's not pinch hitting. She actually came in and played left field in that second inning. Swing and a miss here. Down in the count, 0-2. So Woodruss, who struck out 8 of the first 10 she faced in that first ball game, and wound up with 9 Ks through 4. Gets a roller back to her. She'll flip to first for out number 2. I was about to say she's a pitch away from her second strikeout of the inning, but instead a roller back to the box. And Woodruss, who fields her position well, makes an easy throw to first base for out number 2. So Riley Long due up, and Riley will bat. She is the designated hitter here in game number 2. And she is the final offensive opportunity to keep the ball game alive for Cordell. Long late on that one, 0-1. So Woodruss, who retired the first 10 batters she faced in game number 1, and that, I see, that's why you don't even bring it up. You jinx the whole ordeal. I was about to say she's an out away from a 3-inning perfect game, and then what happens? She hits the batter in the foot. So the first base runner of the ball game for Cordell keeps the ball game alive for Birdie Brown. Birdie, 0-1, popped to third, her first time around. Takes one inside for a ball, 1-0. And again, Mangum trying to close the door here, up 13-0. With 2 gone in the bottom of the third. It's a 5-inning ball game, so the run rule 10 after 3. Brown back to the screen. 1-1 now on Birdie. This is the kid that, again, her mom works for the Department of Human Services, and I had a chance to see all the Brown kids grow up. But this is one we've seen since Tiny, and she just got an older brother and older sister that are as athletic as they are. I mean, you either catch up and be just as good, or you get left on the scrap heap. And Birdie has answered the call. Pitch downstairs for Brown. And it's 2-1 on Birdie. Runner at first, 2 gone here in inning number 3. Woodruss maybe pressing just a little bit, trying to get this one over with. Called strike under the hands of Brown. That'll level the count at 2-2. Oh, and I'm told it's 3-2. All right. So the runner will be off for the pitch. 3-2 pitch. Inside for ball 4. They throw down. Landry Lively throws down. She says, it's a great throw. The tag was made. And it was a walk, Landry. It doesn't count. So Brown aboard for the first time this evening in the base on balls. Back-to-back free passes surrendered by Woodruss here in the third. And that'll bring Mackenzie Gray to the plate. Gray struck out looking her first time around. She is 0-1. Inside for a ball. Count 1-0. And again, Woodruss trying to shut this one down, maybe pressing just a bit. 1-0 pitch on the way here. Outside for a ball, 2-0. I mean, this is her game to finish. It's not like Coach Mangum is gonna lift her and put somebody else in. She's got to work out of it on her own. 2-0 pitch, fouled back off the glove of Lively and into the screen, and it's 2-1. And now Coach says that was catcher's interference. So we're kind of watching the conversation. Coach Trent, he said that the bat hit the glove of Lively on the swing. If it's after the swing is over with, the backswing, then there is no interference. His contention was that the bat was in the glove going the other way. Cold strike here. Lively will throw down and try to get Birdie off the bag. Nothing doing. And the count now 2-2 on Mackenzie Gray. So for the third time in as many batters, a pitch away from ending the ball game is Woodruss. Goes back to the screen. And now the runner is caught between no man's land, and she's going to get tagged out at third base, and that will end the ball game. How about that? So a bang-bang play that included a Sonic Cup bursting in the lap of Dr. Lively, and then a throw out by his daughter of the runner at third base. How about them apples, Bob? Cordell comes up empty here in the bottom of the third. No runs, no hits, 2 walks, and a runner left. This one's in the books. Mangum wins it 13-0. Back to wrap it up after this. Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
When it comes to funeral homes, there are several to choose from. But choosing a funeral home that is locally owned offers the advantage of the local owners who are involved right here in the community, helping you during your time of need. Greer Funeral Home owners Carson and Stacy Van Zant are perfect examples of owners who offer that family-like connection that you'd expect from a friend and a neighbor. Greer Funeral Home in Mangum and Granite, providing dignity and respect.
So the football fellas having a great time here this evening. Thank you, fellas. We enjoyed you immensely. Good job, guys. All right. Mangum wins it tonight 13-0 to improve their record down to 6-6. They have won 3 in a row. And impressive in doing this one. And again, the game ending in fun fashion. A pitch that got by Landry Lively, the catcher, went to the screen, hit Dad's Sonic Cup, bursted into his lap. She retrieves the ball, throws to third, and gets the runner at third base to end the contest. And there you have it, 13-0. Mangum wins it. So the Lady Tigers now will return to action coming up on Monday as they will entertain Merritt in a pair of district contests. We'll be here as well. First game set for 5 with the second to follow, Merritt and Mangum in a pair of district contests. In the meantime, take care of yourself, be safe. Hope we've got lots of rain to talk about next time you and I get together on Monday. Our producer-engineer has been Chad Fox. I'm Michael Barnes. Mangum wins it tonight 9-1, 13-0 on Classic Hits 97.7.